Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. As today, we've had our final dawn, so now we just have to make it through the morning. Honestly, not much else to say beyond that. The sun is gone, the planet's on its way out. All we can do now is head for the starport and hope for the best. Let's get moving. Given that they're making us walk all the way there, safe to say we'll be seeing some resistance. Did you think you had won, enemy mine? You vanquished Twilight. You cut down Aurora. But she was only one of us. You hear me? From the depths of dead stone, from his prison of cold metal, he will rise. The hour is nigh. Yeah, that tracks. It was pretty obvious when we first met Aurora that she was channeling at least two other people. The Void Wolf, the Raider of Ships, and the, Tremulous Child. And we've got cultists. My little voices have quietened down. They're lying low, whispering somewhere in the distance, like a draught sighing through the smallest crack. I suppose I should see it as a bad sign, but it's so nice to hear myself think again. Knowing you, Mistress Tomasz, and being unwillingly acquainted with your voices, I would remain on my guard.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I'll bleed you.
Sage advice, Abby. But I don't think any of us are dropping our guard right now. Especially with these guys on the field. We've also got some fire starters. Not much else of note. Oh, wow. They do have a lot of initiative on us, though, so let's hang back a little. Just to avoid early dings before we can get our buff set. I'm not too worried about the Chaos spawn. The first one we fought was tough, but we were also, like, level 4. We packed on an extra 20 levels since then. We'll play it by ear, see how things go. Also need to remind myself not to lean too hard on Adira. Let's go for the Twisted Fire starter. Valen should have line of sight. He does not. Alright, I guess we'll just trim one of these guys then. Also prep for Pascal's tactical buff. There's got to be a less wordy way of saying that. Pasc-tac? I think Pasc-tac works. Oh, wait, no. Fire starter. The danger illustrated.
You never stood a chance.
Chaos spawn on the move. Oh, they are super slow. We've got like 3 turns minimum before they hit that landing. Clear the mooks. Though we do have to keep that one guy alive until... Oh, wait, we could just pass tack now. Silly.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Assuming it triggers properly. Yep, that'll do it. And this man has now officially outlived his usefulness.
Damn it!
Right, should have set it one space farther away. Damage is based on total distance moved. Putting it that close was slightly wasteful. But not a huge issue given the current situation. Is that a sniper in back?
Doubt is for the weak.
We'll get Abby on that one. Have Argenta set her sights lower.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
So 2 spawn, 1 leader, 1 fire starter down below. Plus mooks. And this 1 acolyte on our flank. Let's actually get Abby on the stairs. We'll have Valen pick off that guy on our flank.
My place is at the fort.
He'll need a turn to move up anyway.
High momentum.
Yeah, and that guy's way too far for Adira. No line of sight. We'll toss out buffs. There we go. We have an ult on tap. Let's trim the mooks. No luck on the second shot. Okay, so not a sniper. We'll deal with him momentarily. By which I mean right now. Goodbye.
Who if not?
Flank's clear. Just in time, too. The rest of these guys are staring.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Nice. Hold him back. Leader on the move. Oh. Wait, did he hit anyone? Did an acolyte die? What does Dark Prayer do? No obvious injuries, no obvious effects. We'll just keep laying into these guys. Nice. Let's try to de-escalate.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Nicely done. Gotta get him a proper power weapon. Toss out buffs. Finish the fire starter. Oh, just the wrong angle. All right, let's do this. Not great, but at least we got poison in. Someone needs to kill that fire starter. So let's make sure we've got line of sight this time. Oh, for goodness sake. You punkin' instigator. Interesting. Glad to see we're not the only ones who have a hard time with stairs.
It's as good as done. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Inappropriate.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
That's right. I am the pain you tasted. You fall intoxicated. Well, not quite the result I was going for, but I'll take it. Let's wrap this up. We've still got a ways to go.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
That should give her twice as many shots on her ult.
I'll do it. Faith without Jesus is why I was chosen.
That's 4 shots.
For you, my emperor. I'll do it.
And 6, yeah. It did indeed stack.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
And we're good. Let's scoop our loot and move on. Telepath Staff. Power level 9. Grants Vision of Death. Target must pass a willpower resistance test. On failure, suffers power level 9 plus Psyker's Psi rating plus 30% of target's current wounds. Interesting. Not sure it's really worth it. Like these guys at max health, it would have been 60 plus 2 plus 9. So 71 damage, that's not bad. But it is reliant on the enemy failing that check.
Is there money to be made?
And it would also drop off pretty quickly once the fight gets going. I suppose there are other mitigating factors too. For example, Aftershock. That does bump up the potential damage yield. I'll have to take a look at the other telepath talents. Oop. This is just the beginning, enemy mine. He comes! He comes! He comes! He comes! Gross.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
This is where we met Private What's-His-Face.
I always have a backup plan.
They are coming, one following in the other's footsteps. The Aurora of the morning and the Aurora of the evening. They are coming, step after step, the eyeless followers, the voiceless heralds, the great master, and behind him, his loyal apostle. Hear this, enemy mine. We are mere shadows, followers. You are yet to meet him who has endowed us with secret knowledge. That is, of course, if you survive this day, the day of the coming of the final dawn. Right, so that seems to confirm it. 2 more Auroras on tap, the Void Wolf and the Child, plus their mysterious master, who I guess must be the Edge of Daybreak.
The anarchy on the starport will distress the hallowed machine spirits of the Voidcraft, rendering them deaf to all litanies of placation. The shuttle we use for the evacuation must be handled with caution.
With all due respect to your faith, Hanuman, if we find a working shuttle, we will worry about restoring the machine spirit's equilibrium once we're back on board our ship. Agreed. Obscure glyphs have been scrawled on the rockcrete. Their unnatural shapes are physically repulsive.
Rush not dawdle.
Judging by the positions of the bodies, the soldiers walked into sniper fire and died before they knew where it was coming from. Is that so? Well, that is clearly a warning. That body wasn't there the first time through. Let's get a gander. Oh, yep, and there we go. Sharpshooter Rebel. With Eagle Eye. Plus 10 crit, plus 10 range. Wow, how do we get that? That would be a fantastic buff. And now that we know he's there, we can change up our approach. Rather than rushing down center, let's move to use these crates as cover.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
I was really hoping we'd get a little farther than that, but let's see here. Agitator right up front. That's priority. Plus mooks. Plus sharpshooter. Let's hope. Valen has line of sight. Looks like he might.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Ooh, yes, perfect. Okay, let's see if we can one-shot this guy. Which is far from guaranteed. We haven't had any setup time, so most of our bonuses aren't in play.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Alright, fingers crossed. See you later, Agitator. Though we shouldn't get cocky just yet. We've still got that sharpshooter. Let's see if we can get an angle on him.
Each strike is a prayer.
Oh, wow. Nicely done. Sometimes the RNG is kind.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Yeah, that's fine. Odds weren't really in our favor on that. No way Abby reaches him in one turn. Let's start bringing him around.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Okay, we've got mines in play. And a second sharpshooter. Oh my goodness. Kid gloves are clearly off.
I need your full cooperation.
Okay, let's clear that guy. Make sure we have cover from the other. That's one. Oh, actually, I should have gone for the other one first. Let's pull the other one.
I am a navigator.
Or just kill him outright. Yeah, that works too. Okay, okay. Got slightly scary there for a second, but we made it through effectively unscathed. That is a big warning, though. They are definitely ramping things up. We'll have to watch for similar units in future encounters. That's a slight step up from fire starters and chaos spawn.
We should deal with this.
My goodness, they really went ham with these mines.
The Emperor favors me today.
I always keep my options open.
Over there.
Oh, over here too. Interesting. They have definitely taken the kid gloves off. This
Right there.
This was clearly set up to bait us into crippling ourselves. Well, no, we would still have an opening there. Yeah. So I guess it would have actually been okay if we'd brought Abelard all the way around. He could have gone through that one safe spot. And there's our first plasma gun. Which we're not quite ready for, but I would like to give it a shot. Also, we're a much lower level than I thought we were. I thought we'd already topped 20. But yeah, let's take this thing out for a spin. Not sure we'll actually hit anything, but I would like to put it through its paces. We'll be able to properly leverage it once we get a few appropriate talents under our belt.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Hey guys, thanks for your help back there. I do appreciate it. Oh. And there's our autosave. Boss fight incoming. Medina? The stench of Physaline and blood blankets the starport. Echoes of shouts and gunfire drift over the landing pads. The shards of plexiglass crunch underfoot. You recognize Sergeant Malgar amid the crowd huddled next to the shuttles. He was the soldier who greeted you upon your arrival on Rykad Minoris. The sergeant's chest is fitted with a sturdy-looking flak vest, bearing insignia customary among your troops. One of the enforcers you sent must have given it to Malgar as a gift. A group of bloodied and frightened people is wedged between Malgar's wardens and the shuttles. You recognize them as the governor of the planet and the members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire has been torn in the fight, and many bear wounds left by bayonets. Some of the nobles are paralyzed with fear. Others have succumbed to despair. 2 corpses are lying on the ground with their arms outstretched. Black blood has pooled under one of them. The other's skull has been split open like a nut, encircled by a pinkish-crimson halo of bone splinters and bits of brain matter. Oh, Malgar, not you. Sergeant Malgar, what's going on? Where are the people I sent to help you hold this platform? They already went back to your ship, sir. Malgar is trying to sound respectful, but his voice is vibrating like a taut string. Good people, your soldiers. They helped us out. Unlike this carry-on. He looks back at the nobles. Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been cowering behind us. And now, when things got rough, they thought they could scarp her and leave us here to die. We've shed our blood for him and broken our backs to provide for him. And after all this, you think that's fair, you piece of grok shit? Malgar's stun baton hits the governor in the chest, causing the adornments on the governor's uniform to jingle in unison. Adira flinches and starts babbling desperately. No, no, no. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. The governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond. When his head explodes, his body falls limp to the side, his remaining eye staring upward. The chorus of the noble screams cannot drown out the sergeant's spiteful whisper. Enough. You've said your piece. For generations upon generations, the nobles of this world cared for Rykad Minoris and ensured the prosperity of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasant? For killing a nobleman, you deserve to be executed where you stand. Cassia throws out her hand, and Malgar's knees buckle. My mentor was right. The rabble truly have no honor. Abelard looks at the governor's body, his brow furrowed. Madness. Punishable by death. Malgar, buddy, this isn't you. Not the you I met when I first came to this planet. He was a loyal soldier of the Imperium, a protector of this planet, and everyone on it. These people included. The sergeant pauses before nodding heavily. Your lordship, sir. You helped us when things looked grim for us. I'll do as you say. Why you want to save these parasites, that I don't understand. But maybe not all of them deserve death. A dull thud comes from deep within the starport. Heavy footsteps shake the rockcrete, raising an unpleasant tremor in your bones.
You thought you had killed Aurora, false believers. Tremble, for I am Aurora. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn, and die!
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
The disgrace of Monarchia will be avenged.
Well, this has certainly taken a turn. And I guess that would be our Void Wolf. Who goes first after... hopefully after Cassia's usual half turn. And oh boy, we do not have a lot of cover to work with here. Alright, let's space our guys out as best we can. I fully suspect we'll lose one, maybe even two people on round one, though. That is a heavy bolter, and we are but flesh and bone. I think we'll lead with an expose weakness, so we can really hammer this guy with anyone who survives the opening salvo. We have some ads off on the side too, but they are a much, much lower concern. So that'll be a 34% hit on all his defenses. Not as heavy as I'd like, but certainly better than nothing. Expose. Surefire plan. And open fire. 37. Barely a dent. Your move? Ow. 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 Alright, alright. Aside from Valen, that wasn't too bad. I was actually really worried he was going to come right up on us and just burst right into someone, but... Oh. Enemy sniper up top.
Who, if not me?
So, immediate change of plans. No time to heal. That guy's got to go. Oh, come on. It's fine. We got this. What is that monster? Its image. It is twisted by corruption. Oh, Emperor. Is my life meant to end so soon? I was really hoping to use this on someone else, but... Sniper's gotta go.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yeah, well, surf's up. Two wounds left. Well, he's gone now. Betrayer of the Emperor's blood! Arch sacrilege! Mine shall be a worthy death! Yeah, that's the spirit. Or, you know, we could fight to win. Out of range for the flame grenade. No way. The force grenade actually knocks him. No, it's just a waste. We'll hold it. We'll nickel and dime. Yep, yeah, I screwed that up. Hang in there, Argenta. Or, you know, at least make your death truly glorious. Stay behind me, Lord Captain. I will hold it off as long as I can. Argenta clear. Brace.
My threat analysis indicates insurmountable superiority. Survival prognosis is disheartening.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Not much we can do from this range. All right, let's trim group 2. Yeah, that's about right. We just don't have the talents for it yet. Buffs up. Oh, crap. Gosh darn it, are you kidding me? I parked myself just out of range. Alright, I may be spiraling a little.
Anything else?
No, that's good. Okay, well, animation errors aside, he's going for the shuttles. The unrighteous have come to take all that we have from us. Agitator on the field, but he already fired off his buff.
It's as good as done.
Plus a whole passel of reinforcements, but we have to focus fire on the big guy if he's gunning for the shuttles.
On it.
Nice. Okay, now we're starting to make some progress here. Ugh, I really flubbed that first round. Alright, okay, let's hit him again.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
But first, we'll peel these guys off. Now for Valen.
The best defense is a good offense.
25. Jeez, okay, well. Yeah, that's the agitator's handiwork. You know, I really kind of set myself up for this by taking those bracers of endurance off Argenta in the first place. I was just daring the fates to get her done. Abby, front and center, bud. We need you to be the center of attention. Yeah, that might get him killed.
Request approved.
Let's get past stack running.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Too far for anything of note. Joint analysis doesn't really help us here. Go for a cluster. Hey, okay. We will absolutely take that. Prop up Pask. Stack them up.
But of course.
That's fine. That's fine. Now let's nuke that guy on Pask. Get some spillover. Which should leave stacks intact. I don't think spillover triggers. No, let's go for DOT.
Was that you? Or
Decent. Minor ding on Pask. No injury. Okay. Abby's hanging in there. Let's lay down some fire support. Yuck. 19. Gotta re-up, expose. Now let's go for spillover. Sorry, Argenta.
Emperor, give me strength.
Not sure how much use you would have been in this fight, but it would have been nice to have you.
If I may.
Okay. Aurora under 50. Well, under 50%, that is. Oh, I need to find some time for healing.
Another flame painted black.
High momentum.
Oh, yes. Once more into the breach, my friend.
At your beck and call.
That's fine. You're good. Armor up. Actually, let's make sure you're still the center of attention.
I will do my duty.
All right, I'll take it. Down to 150. Debuff. Stack. Okay. Odds feel like they were against that, but I'm not going to question it.
Cover me.
All ads are out. All eyes Aurora. Though we did pay for it. I just realized the overheat took out Pascal. A worthy sacrifice, my friend. We'll have you back on your feet in no time. Just hang tight. Thank goodness we're about to evac. That's a nasty debuff for an operative. Alright, 150 left. We've got this.
On it.
And under a quarter. Okay, yeah, that wasn't bad at all. I expected way worse.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Expose. Modest damage, but the important part is that now the rest should be able to wreck him. There shall be a reckoning. Abby, buddy. I mean, even if you miss, we've still got this, but...
It will be done.
The truth will not falter.
That's what I'm talking about. And level up into our advanced archetype. Now I've seen it all, your lordship.
Praise be to the Omnissiah for manifesting this statistical miracle and invalidating an unfavorable tactical prognosis.
His colors were a blazing, raging crimson. Thank the Emperor that our souls are unburned. We're alive? Lord Captain, we're alive! That we are. That we are. Well, let's see what we got. Another Gem of Dark Vitality. A Heavy Bolter. Heretics only. And a Life-Draining Sword. Completely useless to us. We'll take it. That's still stuff we can pack into cargo. And anything else? Oh, Sergeant Malgar. I mean, just as well, I suppose. It was going to be really hard to justify not executing you for ganking Governor Medina. And you know, Pilot Raquel never turned up. Her and Jasper both. I really hope they're okay.
Is there money to be made?
So we've got exits on the shuttles. We should go check out our shuttle. Rebels sniper rifle. Ooh, look at that damage. Better damage, better armor pen, but lower to hit chance, no dodge reduct. Lower range, lower ammo, yeah. Yeah, we're better off with the long las. Though we could slap that on Pask. At least until we get the proper plasma perks picked. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We got a couple of lucky hits in today, but that will not always be the case. Ah, and that's why our exit grid's on the other shuttles. Your shuttle has been burned and will never fly again. The pilot's charred body is stiff, hands still clenching the levers. Well, that's a shame. She seemed nice. Rest in peace, pilot. I wish I could remember your name. Sadly, we are pushing the hour mark here, so I think this is where we're going to have to call it, but we'll pick up here next time. See you then. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Revenant, Alois, CrowkingLoR, Dragon Matrix 7, Drakiith, EV23, EgonAlter, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Kazorm, Mark Giemza, Nathan Welch Jr., OverlordPherom, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you can even check out the PayPal, the Patreon, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.
The disgrace of Monarchia will be avenged.